Alright everyone, welcome to part 3 of my Warner Brothers Artisan and Lionsgate DVD collection, Christmas 2021 edition. Now for part 3, we are going to look at the Looney Tunes DVD releases by Warner Brothers. So, without further ado, let's start. This is the 2003 DVD release of Looney Tunes Golden Collection. The first volume in the Looney Tunes Golden Collection. It came out on October 28th of 2003. I'm going to read the description. It says, fully restored, completely uncut, and totally loony. The vaults are open and gold spills out. 56 top Warner Brothers animated shorts are now rounded up on DVD for the first time ever. Barely contained in 4 solidly packed discs, they've been restored and remastered to their original anvil-dropping, laughter-inducing glory. It's a one-of-a-kind celebration of the golden age of Warner Brothers animation. One disc focuses on carrot-crunching icon Bugs Bunny, another on the Antarctic Daffy Duck and eternal straight man Porky Pig, and the other two showcase the rest of the Looney Tunes gang. Extensively entertaining and encyclopedic extras will make eyes pop and jaws drop, just like being inside your own Warner Brothers cartoon. What's up? Doesn't get any better than this, Doc. 28 of the shorts in this collection are also included in the Looney Tunes Platinum Collection. Looney Tunes was a theatrical series that ran from 1930 to 1969. That was in theaters from 1930 to 1969. Often preceding feature films. This one says standard version, presented in a format preserving the aspect ratio of its original theatrical exhibition. Standard version means it's presented in its original full screen format. Not rated in 411 minutes. Now, because this DVD was released in 2000, yes, Big Chungus is featured in Looney Tunes. He's more like an overweight version of Bugs Bunny. Or an obese version of Bugs Bunny. Now, because this DVD was released in 2003, it contains the full screen version of the 2002 variant of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo with the AOL Time Warner Company byline and with the regular strings theme in low tone. And then it goes to the DVD menu. Disc 1 contains the start of the short Baseball Bugs. Disc 2 contains the start of the short Duck Amuck. Disc 3 contains the start of the short Elmer's Candid Camera. And Disc 4 contains the start of the episode Canned Feud. Baseball Bugs is from 1946. Duck Amuck is from 1953. Elmer's Candid Camera is from 1940. And Canned Feud is from 1950. I do have Hanna-Barbera DVDs in my collection. Flintstones DVDs, Jetsons DVDs, Scooby-Doo DVDs. I'll show the Flintstones and Jetsons for part 3. Did you hear the Bugs Bunny impression when I was reading the description? I was like, what's up? Doesn't get any better than this, Doc. Next up, I have the 2003 DVD release of the Looney Tunes Spotlight Collection, the Premiere Edition. Basically the same as the Golden Collection, except it only shows 30 of the 28 of the shorts rather than 56, containing shorts from disc 3 and 4 of the Golden Collection. Oh, did I say Canned Feud? I meant Canary Row. The start of the short Canary Row from 1950. But Canned Feud is included on disc 4, but in a different... But... It has 28 episodes. Did Sylvester cry in that episode, Canned Feud, Husky Dog 88? I know Sylvester cried in Birds Anonymous and The Last Hungry Cat. This basically is the same opening as the Golden Collection. This also has the low-tone Warner Home Video logo, just like on the Golden Collection, Volume 1. Do you remember any shorts like Tortoise Wins by a Hair? That short had Bugs Bunny crying at the very end of the short. Bugs Bunny also cried in Hair Devil Hair, and Bugs Bunny Gets the Void, and Nighty Night Bugs. So, what caused Sylvester to cry in Canned Feud? Have you ever seen Hair Devil Hair, Husky Dog 88? Did you know that Bugs Bunny cried in Hair Devil Hair at the very, very beginning? Because he thinks he was too young. He didn't want to go. What if there... Hey, Husky Dog 88, what if there was a short... What if there was one short from 1957 called Depressed Hair, where Bugs Bunny's rabbit hole got destroyed in a fire, and he had to live at Sylvester and Tweety's until Bugs's rabbit hole was fixed. And... No, there is no short called Depressed Hair. But what if there was? What did you think of the plot I came up with for Depressed Hair? It would be a 1957 Merry Melodies cartoon, coming out 2 weeks after Birds Anonymous if it was theatrically released. Do you remember any episodes of Looney Tunes which had Bugs Bunny crying in it, Elmer Fudd or Daffy Duck crying in it? Here's the 2004 DVD release of Looney Tunes Golden Collection Volume 2, 4-disc DVD collection. My Q&A will be tomorrow, by the way. Rampant Looniness, fully restored and completely uncut. How would you like depressed hair to have Bugs Bunny crying because he doesn't have anywhere to go, and his rabbit hole was his treasured home? Oh, look at my poor rabbit hole. Did you like my impression of Bugs Bunny when he was crying about his rabbit hole? Okay, Husky Dog 88, there's this video I'd like you to see. And also, how would you like the sounds of Bugs Bunny crying in the short Depressed Hair from 1957 to be recycled from this short? The sound of him crying, that is. I just sent a link to it for Husky Dog 88. Alright, I'm going to read the description for Volume 2. Greetings, lunatics! For all who rightly place Looney Tunes alongside Mom, Apple Pie, and web surfing at work as American institutions, this is your time to rise and shine and watch. Yes, here on 4 discs, you'll find 60 more of the finest, funniest, bestest golden era cartoons from the feverishly bent artistic minds at Termite Terrace. Disc 1 showcases a certain wascally wabbit. The happiness of pursuit in center stage is Disc 2 and 3's respective batches of Roadrunner and Wiley, Coyote, and Sylvester and Tweety fun. Disc 4 is an all-star cavalcade of Hollywood parodies and more. All 60 tunes are restored, remastered, uncut, and each disc is chock-a-block with bonus goodies. It's a 24-karat gem of a collection. Anything less would be despicable. At the beginning of this DVD, it opens with the 1980s Warner Brothers FBI warning screen that is shown on VHS releases. Then the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen with the 1996 regular strings theme. And then, of course, the DVD menu. Disc 1 contains the start of the short. Disc 1 contains the start of the short The Big Snooze. Disc 2 contains the start of the short Beep Beep. Disc 3 contains the start of the short Bat Battle Putty Tit. And Disc 4 contains the start of the short Back Alley Uproar. Did you know that some of the Looney Tunes cartoons were reissued in the Blue Ribbon Merry Melody series later on and lost their title cards as a result? Some of the cartoons like Twitty Pie, for instance, got reissued in 1955 as a Blue Ribbon Merry Melody, and as a result, it lost its original title card. In fact, when I looked up the Looney Tunes fandom, it says that Tweety Pie was reissued on June 25th of 1955, the same day Lumberjerks was shown in theaters. Here is Looney Tunes Spotlight Collection Volume 2, containing the same shorts as Disc 3 and 4 of the Golden Collection. It has the same opening as Golden Collection Volume 2 as well. Here is the Looney Tunes Golden Collection Volume 3, 4-disc collection. This is really special because it has an introduction by Whoopi Goldberg at the beginning of those discs. I've not really seen Scooby-Doo that much. I've seen more of the Flintstones, though. Restored, remastered, completely uncut, and uncensored Looniness, including some home video debuts. You know what you want? More free day weekends, more ounces in the pound of chocolates, more Looney Tunes? Your wish is our command. Because in this 4-disc set are 60 more of the most lunatic Looney Tunes ever unleashed on rabbit, duck, pig, or humanity. Indeed, some have never before been on home video. Disc 1 features the tall, gray, and handsome one, which is Bugs Bunny, of course, by the way. Disc 2 lampoons Hollywood. Ham actor Porky Pig, the stuttering Porky Pig. That's all, folks. Yeah, that's him. And Disc 4 has the duck and a cast of... To watch these, you must be as tall as this sign. Wrong disclaimer. Read the one in the box below. Got the idea? Now have fun and pass the chocolates. I just read the description. It was pretty funny. All right. Here's the next DVD release, 2006 DVD release of Looney Tunes Spotlight Collection Volume 4. Oh, and for Volume 3, the 2005 DVD of Looney Tunes Golden Collection Volume 3 opens with the 2004 Blue FBI Anti-Piracy Warning screen, the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen with the 1996 regular Strings theme, and then, of course, introduction by Whoopi Goldberg, DVD menu. Disc 1 contains the start of the short Hair Force. Disc 2 contains the start of the short Daffy Duck in Hollywood. Disc 3 contains the start of the short I Haven't Got a Hat. And Disc 4 contains the start of the short Daffy Duck and the Dinosaur. Hair Force is from 1944. Daffy Duck in Hollywood is from 1938. And then I Haven't Got a Hat is from 1935. And Daffy Duck and the Dinosaur is from 1939. And as for Volume 2, The Big Snooze is from 1946. And then Beep Beep is from 1952. Battle Putty Tat is from 1949. And Back Alley Uproar is from 1948. Here's Looney Tunes Golden Collection Volume 4, Spotlight Collection Volume 4. It says, Bugs wins his Oscar, and the feline fur flies in this terrific two-disc menagerie. You've hit the enjoyment jackpot with this new two-disc collection of slap-hoppy animated fun, unleashing 28 specially selected cartoons, most never before on DVD, restored, remastered, and ideal for everyone ages 8 to 108. Disc 1, Bugs Bunny favorites, spotlights the wily rabbit and his unflappable, carrot-chomping best that includes Academy Award winner Nighty Night Bugs. The cat's out of the bag and on the screen in Disc 2 Kitty Corner, a cavalcade of meowfulness funniness that's catnip for cartoon fans. Sylvester is here, trying to catch mice the easy way. Plus, meet young Pussyfoot, Faddle Dodsworth, Cannaving Mouse Duo Hubie and Bertie, and more. It's cartoon cheer perfected. The Spotlight Collection only contains 2 discs. Disc 1 opens with the FBI anti-piracy. Disc 1 opens with the 2004 blue FBI anti-piracy warning screen, the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen, the DVD menu, and then the start of the short Roman Legend Hair from 1955. Disc 2 contains the same opening, but after the Warner Home Video logo comes a preview for Bah Humduck, A Looney Tunes Christmas, then the DVD menu, and the start of the short The Night Watchman from 1938. Here's the 2007 DVD release of Looney Tunes Golden Collection Volume 5. This one does not have its case. It just shows the box set art. And as for Disc 1, I've only seen the first one, but I haven't seen the sequels. So, Looney Tunes Golden Collection, Volume 5. All 4 discs use the 2004 blue FBI anti-piracy warning screen, the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen with the 1996 regular strings theme, and then a notice about some of the cartoons. Yes, I've been a big fan of it ever since late 2011 when I was in 5th grade at that time. And after the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen with the 1996 regular strings theme, it has a notice about some of the cartoons that might depict some of the racial and ethnic differences that were caricatured in ways that may have embarrassed people. And then we go to the DVD menu. Disc 1 contains the start of the short 14-Karat Rabbit from 1952. Disc 2 contains the start of the short Bewitched Bunny from 1954. Disc 3 contains the start of the short Bacall to Arms from 1946. And Disc 4 contains the start of the short Alpine Antics. And alright. Alpine Antics. Is from 1936. Alpine Antics from 1936. I don't have DVD releases of Antiques Roadshow, by the way, though. All right. Next up is Looney Tunes Golden Collection, Volume 6, 4-disc DVD collection. No, I haven't. I haven't watched it on PBS. Now, disc 1 of Volume 6 opens with the 2004 Blue FBI anti-piracy warning screen, the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen, with the 1996 regular strings theme, just like on Volume 5. And then it contains a preview for Blu-ray releases, with Blu-ray being a new format at that time. Then the DVD menu, and the start of the short Hair Trigger from 1945, which marks the debut of Yosemite Sam, who has the famous catchphrase, "Ooh, I hate that rabbit." Disc 2 through 4 open with the Blue up the anti-piracy warning. Basically the same opening, but there are no previews after the Warner Home Video logo. Goes straight to the DVD menu and such. And a cartoon notice as well. Disc 2 contains a sort of short Hair Meets Hair from 1945. Disc 3 contains the start of the short Congo Jazz, which Congo Jazz is from 1930. And then Horton Hatches the Egg. Disc 4 contains Horton Hatches the Egg from 1942. Next up, we move into the Looney Tunes Superstars DVD releases, which began in 2010 and ended in 2013. Unfortunately, I do not have Sylvester and Hippity Hopper Marsupial Mayhem, which I probably won't get because I'm probably going to stop buying DVDs because I decided to just keep the ones that I already have. Looney Tunes Superstars, Bugs Bunny, Hair Extraordinaire. This is the first volume of the Looney Tunes Superstars DVD. The series. Ears to you, Bugs. 15 never before on DVD Vault Classics. Here comes the Bugs Bunny impression that I'm going to do. Here they are. The Smart Alec Rabbits cartoons you've probably never seen because they've never ever been on DVD. Nothing but the 24-karat good stuff, too. 15 shorts from this era when hunkered down animation geniuses at good old Termite Terrace scribbled and drew with unleashed lunatic glee. Join the fun as the wascally one's pursuit of carrots and laughs puts him on the menu, which is Bedeviled Rabbit, on the make, which is Hair Trimmed, on deck, which is Mitney on the Bunny, on the lam, which is Foxy by Proxy, and on 11 more harebrained adventures. There are no odds or oddballs this funny bunny can't overcome. Exactly what you expect from a superstar. And this one contains the shorts Mutiny on the Bunny from 1950, Bushy Hair from 1950. Mutiny on the Bunny is from 1950, directed by I. Freeling. Bushy Hair is from 1950, directed by Robert McKimson. Here We Go is from 1951, directed by Robert McKimson. Foxy by Proxy is from 1952, directed by I. Freeling. Hair Trimmed is from 1953, directed by I. Freeling. Lumberjack Rabbit is from 1953 in 3D, directed by Charles M. Jones. Napoleon Bunny Part is from 1956, directed by Friz Freeling. Be-Doubled Rabbit is from 1957, directed by Robert McKimson. Apes of Rap is from 1959, directed by Friz Freeling. From Hair to Hair is from 1960, directed by Friz Freeling. Lighter Than Hair is also from 1960, directed by Friz Freeling. The Million Hairs from 1963, directed by Robert McKimson. Mad as a Mars Hairs from 1963, directed by Chuck Jones. Dr. Devil and Mr. Hairs from 1964, directed by Robert McKimson. And False Hairs from 1964, directed by Robert McKimson. But here's what is really weird about this DVD. The packaging only says standard version, meaning it says that all the shorts on this DVD are in full screen. Well, that's not the case with this DVD and the next one that'll show after that. Because the shorts that are released before 1954 are in full screen, but the shorts released after 1954 are in widescreen, you know. Mutiny on the Bunny, it's full screen from Mutiny on the Bunny all the way to Hair Trimmed. And then from Lumberjack Rabbit all the way to False Hair, all those cartoons are in widescreen. Why would they, you know, why would they falsely say that they're only in full screen when they're in fact that they're also in widescreen? That's what caused a massive complaint back in 2010 when the Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck DVDs were released. So they basically lied when they were marketing those DVDs. That's what caused the complaint. In fact, in one of the videos that I was watching, where someone was doing a rant on the Looney Tunes Superstars DVD releases, the Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, Home of the Good Guys there actually ranted, and here's what he sounded like. When he showed the Daffy Duck DVD, he said, "Those 9 cartoons are widescreen!" That's how he sounded like when he was showing that DVD. I guess he was really, really upset that they were in widescreen. That's what. All right. What do you mean that guy was just as hyper as Daffy Duck? He may have been just as hyper as Yosemite Sam, even. If you know what I mean. Here's the link to the video I'm talking about, Husky Dog 88. Now, as for the DVD of Looney Tunes Superstars Bugs Bunny Hair Extraordinaire, it has the 2007 piracy warning screen that is used for Blu-ray releases, then the zoomed-in version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in widescreen, with the 1997 dual synthesized strings theme, preview for Scooby-Doo, Abracadabra-Doo, and then a preview for the Galactic Tazball for the Nintendo DS, which was a Looney Tunes video game at that time. Oh, I just got a comment from Trent Carabinos who asked if I am a male or female, and he says like he's not sure. Well, to answer that question, I am a male. I am a male. To be honest, I didn't really care that those cartoons were in widescreen. I would just enjoy those shorts for entertainment purposes. Well, it was kind of Warner Brothers' fault. I would be like, Warner Brothers. Well, luckily I didn't get that comment on StreamYard. I got that comment in the desktop, but not on StreamYard, thank goodness. Well, at least there's nothing off topic here in StreamYard. After the Warner Home, alright, the Bugs Bunny Hair Extraordinaire DVD, after the preview for the Galactic Tazball for the Nintendo DS, it has a DVD menu and the start of the short Mutiny on the Bunny. You just sign in or sign up to StreamYard, and you could join in on streams. Here is the next one, Looney Tunes Superstars Daffy Duck Frustrated Fowl. 15 cartoon classics, also released in 2010. Foul Deeds, 15 never before on DVD Vault classics. Here comes an impression. Would you like to hear it while I read the description? My own superstar collection of cartoons starring me, Daffy Duck? What a great idea! Good thing I thought of it. Welcome to the Duck Side. Toon fans with this array of shorts that take the funny like a duck takes the water out of the vaults and on DVD for the first time ever. So no, you probably haven't seen these. And yes, you certainly should. There's fun here to blow your beak off in 15 tales of the Drake's Progress, featuring Daffy Duck as a hard-to-handle house pet, which is Nasty Quacks, a faulty fur trapper, which is the Iceman Ducketh, an inferior interior designer designed for leaving a perturbed Papa to be stork naked, and more. Each is a feather in his cap, so to speak. Enjoy. Did you just hear my Daffy Duck impression? Well, and the cartoons are Tick-Tock Tucker from 1944, which is the Blue Ribbon reissue. Nasty Quacks from 1945. Daffy Dilly from 1948, which is the Daffy Dilly from 1948. Wisecrackers from 1949. The Prize Pest from 1951. Designed for Leaving from 1954. Stork Naked from 1955. This Is a Life from 1955. Time to Retire from 1955. Ducking the Devil from 1957. People Are Bunny from 1959, which the home of the good guys did a review on when he did the rant on the Looney Tunes Superstars Daffy Duck DVD. Person the Bunny from 1960. Daffy's in Trouble from 1961. The Iceman Ducketh from 1964. And Suppressed Duck from 1965 from the Pepe Feline era. And like the Bugs Bunny DVD, this Daffy Duck DVD says that these shorts are only in full screen on the packaging. And packaging. But that's not the case with the Daffy Duck DVD either. 10 out of the 15 shorts, from Designed for Leaving to Suppressed Duck, they're in widescreen. And what made it, and in another video I've heard, like, the widescreen was not anamorphic for those Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck DVDs, which means that if you didn't have a zooming feature, you'd basically be screwed. It would look more like the picture being cropped off. Yeah, especially considering that Rufus would be only 3 years old and wouldn't be able to watch until like 10 or 11. That would work. Here's the disc for Looney Tunes Superstars Daffy Duck Frustrated Fowl. And this DVD of Daffy Duck Frustrated Fowl contains the 2007 piracy warning screen used for Blu-ray releases, the zoomed-in version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in widescreen with the 1997 dual synthesized strings theme, and then, of course, a preview for Scooby-Doo Abracadabra-Doo and the Galactic Tazball for the Nintendo DS. Then a notice about some of the cartoons that might depict some of the racial and ethnic differences. And then, of course, DVD menu and the start of the short Tick-Tock Tucker. And Husky Dog 88. Did you know that the merry-go-round broke down and Merrily We Roll Along, they changed the arrangement over the years? Did you know that they changed the arrangement of the Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies theme over the years? Well, from 1936 to 37, the Merry Melodies theme was played at a faster rate. Then beginning in March of 1937, it had a slower tempo. Then in July, they added the twang sound, which is actually from a zoom which is actually from a steel guitar. Then they changed it again in late 1937, then again in 1938, then again later in 1938 with more brass and strings, then again in 1939 making it much more perfected, then in 1940 making it sound like a hybrid of the 1938 and 1939 themes together. It's said that a friend wrote The Merry-Go-Round Broke, or Charles Fleischer wrote The Merry-Go-Round Broke Down. And then in 1941, the Merry Melodies theme became more brassier and heavily modified. The closing theme was also modified by then. Then in 1945, the theme became abridged, and then in 1955, it was reorchestrated and recomposed by Milt Franklin. And then the closing theme was also modified in 1955. I will send you a link to We Roll Along Through the Years and Merry-Go-Round Broke Down Through the Years. Okay, Husky Dog 88. Here's Merrily We Roll Along for the Years. Now I'm going to find a Merry-Go-Round Broke Down for the Years. Well, actually, Milt Franklin arranged the Merry Melodies theme beginning in 1955. Before that, Carl Stalling did the arrangements from 1936, 1937, 1938, 1939, 1940, 1941, and 1945. And then Milt Franklin did it in 1955. And here's the Merry-Go-Round Broke Down Through the Years. You're welcome. Am I like a lecture lecture teacher, by the way, because of that. Because I know all those facts and memorize them. It's like a history test or something. Found a short from 1955 that contains the Milt Franklin version of Merrily We Roll Along. Take a look, Husky Dog 88. Like a history on music and cartoons or something. Did you know, Husky Dog 88, that I sent a link to a 1955 short with Milt Franklin's theme? I sent the link to the 1955 short, A Katie's Kitty, that opens and closes with that particular theme. But it's not the original 1955 release, it's the 1964 Blue Ribbon re-release that uses that keeps the original opening and closing theme from the 1955 short. And yes, the original release of A Kitty's Kitty also uses the Milt Franklin arrangement. Here's something that here's something pretty interesting. Did you know that the first 6 cartoons from 1955 used the older arrangements of the themes, which include the 1945 Merry Melodies opening theme, 1941 Merry Melodies closing theme, and 1946 Looney Tunes opening and closing themes. But then, beginning from March of 1955 to June of 1955, the older themes, the older Merry Melodies and Looney Tunes themes were used in tandem with the Milt Franklin arranged opening and closing themes. And then eventually in July 55, that's when they started completely using the Milt Franklin arrangement of those themes all together. For example, even though Hairbrush was released in 1955, in May of 1955, which was the first to use Milt Franklin's arrangement of Merrily We Roll Along, there were a few shorts. There's a short after this called Past Perfumance that was also released in May 1955 that had the older versions of the Merry Melodies theme, which included the 1945 opening theme and the 1941 closing theme. All right. Next up, we have the 2010 DVD release of Looney Tunes Superstars, Foghorn Leghorn and Friends, Barnyard Big Mouth. Birds of a Feather Gotta Laugh Together. 15 remastered, 14 never before on DVD Vault Classics. Here comes an impression that I think you're going to like, Husky Dog 88. You're in luck, fans. I say you're in luck. Luckier even than when I drew a fifth ace. Foghorn Leghorn, the ever-courtly barnyard banterer, has something to crow about with these 15 remastered and 14 never-before-on-DVD cartoons. The Rooster's Roaster includes 9 Foghorn Leghorn shorts, ranging from Foggy vs. Doggy, all fouled up, to Educating Egghead Jr., Little Boy Boo, to Hepcat Beatnik Jive Banty Raids. 6 more treasures from the vault keep the good times rolling, including Elmer Fudd's celebration of his brave, heroic dog, a mutt in a rut, and the Goofy Gopher's Dog Days antics, Gopher Broke. Don't wait! Go for it! That's almost a joke, son! This one contains the shorts All Fouled Up from 1955, Fox Terror from 1957, A Broken Leghorn from 1959, Crock-a-Doodle-Doo from 1960, Weasel While You Work from 1958, Weasel Stop from 1956, Little Boy Boo from 1954, Banty Raids from 1963, Strangled Eggs from 1961, Gopher Broke from 1958, A Mutt in a Rut from 1959, Mouse Place Kitten from 1959, Cheez-It the Cat from 1957, Two Crows from Tacos from 1956, and Crow's Feet from 1962. I think he's a beagle as well. And Husky Dog 88. This DVD of the Looney Tunes Superstars, Foghorn Leghorn and Friends, unlike the other Looney Tunes Superstars DVDs, the Foghorn Leghorn one only contains shorts with either with the 1946 Looney Tunes opening and closing themes, or the 1955 Looney Tunes or Merry Melodies opening and closing themes. They only include the 1946 opening and closing rendition of The Merry-Go-Round Broke Down, or the 1955 renditions of either Merrily We Roll Along or The Merry-Go-Round Broke Down. There are no shorts with the older arrangement of Merrily We Roll Along in the DVD, except for the DVD menu. Other than the DVD menu, there is no short on this DVD that has an older arrangement of Merrily We Roll Along, besides the Milt Franklin version. And here's the disc for Foghorn Leghorn and Friends, Barnyard Big Mouth. And the only shorts that contain the 1946 rendition of The Merry-Go-Round Broke Down, aka the Looney Tunes theme, they are All Fouled Up and Little Boy Boo. A Broken Leghorn, Weasel Stop, Gopher Broke, A Mutt in a Rut, and Cheez-It the Cat use the Milt Franklin version of The Merry-Go-Round Broke Down, while Fox Terror, Crock-a-Doodle-Doo, Weasel While You Work, Banty Raids, Strangled Eggs, Mouse Place Kitten, Two Crows from Tacos, and Crow's Feet use the Milt Franklin version of Merrily We Roll Along. Because I checked those shorts. And as for this DVD of Foghorn Leghorn and Friends, it contains the piracy warning screen used for Blu-ray releases, the zoomed-in version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo, of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen, in widescreen I meant, with the 1997 dual synthesis. Then a notice about the cartoons, then an option where you can choose either the full screen or the widescreen versions. Then we go to the DVD menu. Now, there is only one short on this DVD that is previously released, and that is A Broken Leghorn. The other shorts have never been released on DVD, though. And there's an option where you could choose either the full screen or the widescreen versions, presented in a matted widescreen format right there. Here's this next DVD release. Looney Tunes Superstars Twitty and Sylvester Feline Frenzy 2010 DVD release. Believe it or not, there is a VHS called Sogwood the Chinese Siamese Cat Feline Frenzy that has a similar title. But this is Feline Frenzy. Suffering succotash! We're superstars! Now the cartoons here are Tweety Pie, Big Ol' Putty Tat, All a Bird, Canary Row, Putty Tat Trouble, Roomin' Bird, Tweety's SOS, Tweet Tweet Tweety, Gift Wrapped, Ain't She Tweet, Snow Business, Satan's Waitin', The Last Hungry Cat, Birds Anonymous, and Tweety and the Beanstalk. Well, I only have 2 VHS releases of the cartoon. They are Feline Frenzy and Family Fun. Now, all of these shorts on the Twitty and Sylvester DVD contain shorts that were already released in the Looney Tunes Golden Collection. There is nothing new in this short. All of those shorts are previously released. Now, in my opinion, they should have fought twice before releasing shorts that were already released prior. They could have added like new shorts like Catty Corner, Tree Corner Tweety, and Tugboat Granny, Hawaiian Eye, Tweet Dreams, Greedy for Tweety, and even the Jet Cage. But no. Instead, they had to reuse shorts from previous releases. Isn't that something for the Tweety and Sylvester DVD? Now here's the disc for Tweety and Sylvester Feline Frenzy. And this DVD of Looney Tunes Superstars Tweety and Sylvester Feline Frenzy opens with the piracy warning screens. We have, and then of course the zoomed-in version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen with the 1997 dual synthesized strings theme. Then a theatrical trailer for Yogi Bear, and then a DVD menu, and it started the short Tweety Pie from 1947, which is the start of, which is the Blue Ribbon reissue of Tweety Pie. Now, here's something pretty interesting about this. Next one. The 2011 DVD release of Roadrunner and Wiley Coyote Super Genius Hijinks. Fun on the Run. 15 supersonic and super silly chases. Alright, I'm going to read the description for the Tweety and Sylvester one as well. How tweet it is. Nearly 2 hours of uncaged tune and see are yours in these 15 bird chasing, Tweety cat daxing, all-time cartoon favorites featuring the canary with the big head and the cat with the big appetite. The feathers, fur, and fun fly in tremendous tweets that include a snowbound Tweety trying to think of something his feline companion could eat, snow business, Sylvester's catastrophic attempts to kick his poultry addiction, Birds Anonymous, a mysterious tale of murder most foul that parodies a famous movie director, The Last Hungry Cat. And Jeremy, did you also know that Sagwa was produced by the same company that did Sesame Street even? Which is, of course, Sesame Workshop. And Husky Dog 88. More shocking is that they have cast members from Arthur, and it's produced by the same company that did Sesame Street. And Sony Wonder released both Sesame Street and Arthur on DVD. No, it's Sesame Workshop and Cinegroup. All right. How tweet it is. Nearly 2 hours of uncaged truancy are yours in these 15 bird racing, putty cat vaccine, all-time cartoon favorites featuring the canary with the big head and the cat with the big appetite. The feathers, fur, and fun fly in tremendous tweets that include a snowbound Tweety trying to think of something his feline companion could eat, snow business, Sylvester's catastrophic attempts to kick his poultry addiction, Birds Anonymous, a mysterious tale of murder most foul that parodies a famous movie director, The Last Hungry Cat, the bird brain antics of the tune that won the Warner Brothers cartoon unit its first Oscar, Tweety Pie, and 11 more classic cat versus canary confrontations. You'll be very, very glad you saw. Wow. Now, the description for the Roadrunner and Wiley Coyote DVD says, in the time it takes to read this sentence, Roadrunner could have whisked this DVD from your hand and left you holding a sizzling cartoon stick of Acme Dynamite many times over. The chase is on, and so is the fun, with 15 cartoons, 12 never before on DVD, in which forever frustrated but never defeated Wiley Coyote busts out his array of gizmos to ensnare the highly sought after but never captured Ultrasonicus ad infinitum, aka Roadrunner. Among the what's-its, many from Acme products that find purveyor of mail-order supplies used by grotesques appetitus in his pursuit of very fast food are skateboards, skyrockets, a spy kit, invisible paint, suction cups, and lightning bolts. Catch comedy cartoon lightning here. Meep, meep. And this one contains the cartoons Coyote Falls from 2010, Fur of Flying from 2010, Rabid Rider from 2010, Wizard of Owl from 2003, Chariots of Fur from 1994, Little Goat Beep from 2000, Sugar and Spies from 1966, Clibbity Clobbered from 1966, The Solitude Coyote from 1966, Out and Out Route from 1966, Shot and Bothered from 1965, Chaser on the Rocks from 1965, Highway Runnery from 1965, Boulder Wham from 1966, and Hurried from 1966. They could have used the 2010s cartoons or CGI animated. And Husky Dog 88, what could have made it better for the DVD of the Roadrunner and Wiley Coyote DVD is they could have added 20 cartoons instead of 15 and at least have 5 cartoons from the classic Merry Melodies Looney Tunes era, like Beep Beep and Hip Hip Hurry and Woe Be Gone, Guided Muscle, Ready Set Zoom, and a couple of others. Wouldn't you agree? Here's the disc for Roadrunner and Wiley Coyote Super Genius Hijinks. In fact, they could have included 20 more cartoons, or 5 more cartoons after the Deep Pathway Feline era. They could have used, Woe Be Gone from 1958, Hip Hip Hurry from 1958, Beep Beep from 1952, Ready Set Zoom from 1955, and Guided Muscle from 1955. That could have made the release better. Now, at the beginning of the DVD of Roadrunner and Wiley Coyote Super Genius Hijinks, it opens with the 2007 the 2007 piracy warning screen, 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full, 1997, no, zoomed in version of 1996 Warner Home Video logo in widescreen with the 1997 dual synthesized strings theme. Then, of course, the previews for the Looney Tunes show, Season 1, Volume 1, preview for Mad, the complete series, and the Looney Tunes Platinum Collection. Then a widescreen or full screen presentation option, the DVD menu, and the start of the short Coyote Falls. Alright, next up, Looney Tunes Superstars, Pepe Le Pew, the best of the best. 2011 DVD release. Back says, Love Stinks in 17 sensational cartoons. Sniffing around for distinctly hilarious animated antics? I have not watched that show. You're in luck, my Charlie. You hold in your hands a nose-crinkling collection of cartoons starring the most malodorous mammal ever to go looking for, and more with all the wrong species, Pepe Le Pew, including 14 shorts never before seen on video or DVD. These 17th place onomatique outings featured a love skunk skunk falling hard for felines, canines, and Sacre le Maroon, the occasional fur coat. In Dog Pounded, our powerfully perfumed protagonist co-stars with Twitty and Sylvester. Then there's Pepe's Academy Award-winning Tour de Farce in For Sentimental Reasons. The rumor his Oscar was made from Le Pewter is unconfirmed, and that's just a whip of the richly fragrant fun you'll have watching the Locksmith of Love in action, the one and olfactory Pepe Le Pew. This one contains the shorts Adorable Kitty from 1945, Sentimental Over You from 1947, Order of the Day, or imagine if the Flintstones had to encounter Pepe Le Pew Husky Dog 88. I would have Fred Flintstone going, "Get out of here, you stinky skunk." What do you think? You would have, the shorts would be Adore on Pepe Le Pew's The Best of the Best are Adorable Kitty from 1945, Sentimental Over You from 1947, Order of the Day from 1948, For Sentimental Reasons from 1949, Sentimental Romeo from 1951, Little Bo Peep from 1952, Wild Over You from 1953, Dog Pounded from 1954, The Cat's Paw from 1954, Past Perfumance from 1955, 2 Cents Worth from 1955, Heaven Sent from 1956, Touche and Go from 1957, Really Sent from 1959, Who Sent You from 1960, Ascent of the Matterhorn from 1961, and Lore Come Back to Me from 1962. What was so funny about that, Husky Dog 88? This is the last option where you could use DVD to have an option to play full screen or widescreen. Here's the disc for Looney Tunes Superstars Pepe Le Pew, the best of the best. At the beginning of this DVD, it would have the 2007 piracy warning screen, the zoomed-in version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in widescreen with the 1997 dual synthesized strings theme, preview for the Looney Tunes Platinum Collection, and the Looney Tunes Show Season 1, Volume 2. And then, of course, the option, full screen or widescreen option, DVD menu, and the start of the short, adorable kitty. Next is a Looney Tunes Superstars box set with 45 cartoon classics, which include Bugs Bunny, Foghorn Leghorn and Friends, and Roadrunner and Wiley Coyote. Three times the fun with your favorite Looney Tunes Superstars. I already showed them. Plus the discs look exactly the same, if you know what I mean. Except they're stacked. Here's Bugs Bunny. Foghorn Leghorn. And Roadrunner and Wiley Coyote. And next up is Looney Tunes Superstars Family Multi-Feature Volume 2, which features Daffy Duck, Twitty and Sylvester, and Porky and Friends. I don't have the Porky DVD, but I do have the others, so that's why... Yeah, that would work. And what did you think of the collection I thought of called the Mel Blanc Collection, released on May 26th of 1998, 4 days before what would have been Mel Blanc's 90th birthday? DVD release called the Mel Point Collection. Ham that contains Curtain Raiser, The Pest That Came to Dinner, Riff Raffy Daffy, Boobs in the Wood, Corn Plastered, Gone Batty, Ant Pasted, Doggone People, Bunny and Claude, We Robbed Carrot Patches, and The Great Carrot Train Robbery. Oh, I was reading shorts. I was just reading shorts on the Looney Tunes fandom for Porky and Friends' Hilarious Ham. That's why it froze. But, alright. Tom, Turk, and Daffy, Wagon Heels, Mouse Menace, One Meat Brawl, Curtain Raiser, The Pest That Came to Dinner, Riff Raffy Daffy, Boobs in the Woods, Dog Collar, Fun, Full Coverage, Corn on the Cob, Corn Plastered, Gone Batty, Ant Pasted, Doggone People, Bunny and Claude, We Robbed Carrot Patches, and The Great Carrot Train Robbery. Here's the disc for Porky and Friends' Hilarious Ham. At the beginning of Porky and Friends' Hilarious Ham, it contains the zoomed-in version of the 1997 Warner Home Video logo, zoomed-in version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in widescreen with the 1997 dual synthesized strings theme, and then, of course, the preview for the Looney Tunes Show Season 1, Volume 3, and then, of course, the notice about some of the cartoons that might depict racial and ethnic differences. Then, DVD menu, start of the 2013 piracy warning screen. Piracy is not a victimless crime screen. And then, of course, the start of the short, Tom, Turk, and Daffy. All right. Next up is a 2010 DVD release of Space Jam, with Bugs Bunny, played by Billy West in the film, and Michael Jordan. Four stars, an ingenious blend of live-action comedy and cutting-edge animation, says Amy Daw, Los Angeles Daily News. Yeah. Well, but what about a similar cartoon that's similar to Duck Amuck, except focusing on Bugs Bunny, called Rabbit Rampage from 1955? What are your thoughts on Rabbit Rampage? This one says, Michael Jordan slams, Bugs Bunny jams, and the Looney Tunes stars hoop it up in Space Jam. The rim-rattling roundball rump that's one of the cleverest and funniest animation/live-action capers ever made. Yeah, there was one. There was a short called Rabbit Rampage. I'm gonna for you. the full episode, but there's commentary on it that Ferris Wheelhouse just uploaded. Alright. Michael Jordan slams, Bugs Bunny jams, and the Looney Tunes stars hoop it up in Space Jam, the rim-rattling romp-all-romp that's one of the cleverest and funniest animation and live-action capers ever made. Jokes flies, the Toon Squad takes on the Nerdlucks in a hardcore game to decide if the Looney Tunes remain here or become attraction to the far-off galactic off-ramp called Moron Mountain. The Nerdlucks have a monstrous secret weapon. They've stolen the skills of top NBA stars like Charles Barkley and Patrick Ewing and become Monstars. But that's not all, folks. The Toon Squad's secret weapon just happens to be the finest player in this or any other universe. He's out of this world, so is the fun. It's rated PG for some mild cartoon language and approximately 88 minutes. It's presented in widescreen, presented in a matted widescreen format, preserving the aspect ratio of its original theatrical exhibition, enhanced for widescreen TVs. Do you know the difference between a letterbox widescreen format and a matted widescreen format? If not, I could tell it to you. No, well, letterbox widescreen is widescreen where you see more of the black bars in it to make it more like a letterboxed experience, whereas in a matted widescreen format, it's more of an anamorphic widescreen which fills up the entire screen, almost like full screen almost. Full screen is a 4:3 ratio, which fills up the entire screen. On widescreen TVs, 4:3 would have black bars going across the side rather than up and down. Did you know that? Here's a disc for Space Jam, which has a clear disc in it. This DVD opens up like the 2003 DVD release because it has the 2002, because it has the widescreen version of the 2002 variant of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo with the AOL Time Warner Company byline, and with the regular strings theme in low tone. And then, of course, the DVD menu, the Warner Brothers Family Entertainment logo, and the start of the film. Next up, I have the 2011 DVD release of the Looney Tunes Show, Season 1, Volume 2. I got this sometime shortly after this was released. The DVD was released December 6th of 2011. I got it in December 2011, a little bit later than that date. But I got it from someone while I was still in 5th grade at that time. They gave this to me as a surprise. Quack up big time with Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. Hop into these 4 side-splitting episodes from the smash hit show on Cartoon Network, starring the iconic Looney Tunes characters. The laughs start when Bugs and Daffy teach the neighborhood monster Gossamer how to make friends in monster talent. The hijinks continue when Daffy attends his high school reunion and shows off his greatest talent, stealing the spotlight. Then, a relaxing getaway in Casa del Calma pits Daffy against Bugs, vying for the attention of a gorgeous movie star. Finally, Daffy learns that pet ownership isn't as easy as it seems when Bugs welcomes the devil dog Taz into their home. There are more attention-grabbing antics in each episode with Roadrunner and Wiley Coyote. And the Roadrunner and Wiley Coyote shorts are a zipline in the stand, cock of the walk, fee fi fo dumb, queso bandido, sail fail, and unsafe at any speed. And this is one of the TV shows to be presented in letterbox, to be presented in matted widescreen format. This is one of the TV shows to be in widescreen, because usually widescreen is in films, but this is one of the TV shows to be in widescreen. And here's the disc for the Looney Tunes Show, Season 1, Volume 2. And the Looney Tunes the Looney Tunes Show, Season 1, Volume 2, contains the zoomed-in widescreen version of the Warner Home Video logo with the 1997 dual synthesized strings at the beginning. I'm actually just going to tell you the Warner Home Video logo for those future releases, not tell you previews that much, just to save time. Last Looney Tunes DVD release I'll show you. 2004 DVD release of Looney Tunes Back in Action with Brendan Fraser, Jenna Elfman, and Steve Martin. And also featuring Joe Alaskey voicing Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. Two thumbs up, says Ebert and Roper. Yikes! The fate of the human race is in the hands of Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, teaming to wreak hilarious comic mayhem in a fast-paced family adventure, combining live action starring Brendan Fraser, Jenna Elfman, Steve Martin, and more, with animation, a hilarious cavalcade of Looney Tunes greats. Join the Toon Stars as they try to obtain the powerful Blue Monkey Gem and stop Acme Corp's grab for worldwide domination. Connect with your inner Daffy for harebrained wit and mystery most foul, for pratfalls and movie and jokers, for Acme Andals, for more fun than you can catch in just one viewing. The lunatics are running their asylum. Welcome to their world. Rated PG for some mild language and innuendo, and approximately 92 minutes. And here's the scene index. And a disc for Looney Tunes Back in Action. And the Warner Home Video logo that is shown on this DVD is the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen with the 1996 regular strings theme on the full screen edition, even though the widescreen edition uses the 1997 dual synthesized strings theme for some reason. The full screen one has the regular strings theme. And that was all the Looney Tunes releases for Part 3. Stay tuned for Part 4, which will look at another theatrical series, except this time, instead of Looney Tunes, it's a TV series from MGM that Warner Brothers released on DVD, which is similar to Looney Tunes, but different. So that means for Part 4, we'll look at Tom and Jerry releases. So see you then.